Welcome to a midweek edition of the King Mo Show. So I recently was informed of a controversy that I did not know existed. Like, I know a lot of people are like Coke, Pepsi, which one's better? Obviously Coke is better. And there's lots of other things like that out there. But for red licorice, I didn't know that was a thing. To me, it was like, it's red licorice. But it came to my attention that between Twizzlers and Red Vines, there are fans of either one, or they did that. I don't know. I don't know if you're a Twizzlers fan, if it's like illegal for you to have a Red Vine when someone offers you one. Sort of like when someone offers me a Pepsi, I'm like, that's okay, I'll have a glass of water. I don't know. But went out, bought myself some Twizzlers, bought myself some Red Vines. The original plan was to research these, see what's the difference between the two of them, and then do a taste testing. But I was advised I should just try them, determine which one I like better, and then do all the research afterwards. So that is the pathway I'm going. We're going to go in alphabetical order as I knock over the camera. So R comes before T in the alphabet. So we are going to try the Red Vines first. And the best before is January 1st, 2024. So I know I have a fresh bag of them. Lovely. Smells like red Play-Doh. That's not reassuring. But, so here's the Red Vine. All right, so my first impression is, I didn't know which one it was, but this one has the hole so you could use it as a straw, so it gets bonus points for that. But kind of hard. Tastes like red. I keep smelling Play-Doh. I keep smelling Play-Doh. But all right, so that's my Red Vine. I'm probably gonna have to take additional samples. All right, now I've got my Twizzler. Does not smell like Play-Doh. Smells more like actually cherry and strawberry to me. Anyways, try this one. So that one also has a hole in it, so I guess you could use it as a straw. Depends what you're trying to drink. One's gonna work better than the other because that's a bigger than this one. This one's softer, easier to chew. I'm gonna have to take a few more samples to try to figure out flavor-wise what I like, which one I like better. But as far as texture goes, I'm going with the Twizzler, and for smell, I'm gonna go with Twizzler because it doesn't smell like Play-Doh. But we're gonna do some more sampling, come back with my conclusion. I am really struggling with this. I like the texture of this, but I'll take a bite of this and I'll think, okay, that's the one I like. Then I'll take this being the Twizzler. Then I'll take a bite of the Red Vine, and that first burst of flavor, I like. But after I've chewed it for a while, I'm not so keen on it. I don't know. I've eaten almost both of them to nothing. More research. Okay, I've been gnawing on these things, working them down. I do think, and it's just the overall, and it might be because maybe I've just had a lot more Twizzlers and just didn't realize it, because I do believe that they're much more readily available or out and about. I'm gonna go with Twizzlers. I like the texture of it better. It's softer, pliable, more pliable, chewable, and that. I'm now gonna go onto the interwebs, do the research about what's the difference between the two of them, and in general, then I'll come back with my recap. Thanks. All right, so I've done the research. I have my cheat sheet and my to-do list so that I can remember some of these things. So Red Vine, well, depending upon how you look at it, I'm gonna say the Red Vines have been around longer than the Twizzlers. The Red Vines come from American Licorice Company, founded in 1914 in Chicago. and they were making black licorice. Their claim to fame, in the Charlie Chaplin movie, The Gold Rush, he eats a boot. They made that boot out of licorice for them. So they were around since 1914, and in 1950, they created the raspberry vine. It's not licorice, it was a raspberry flavor. Everyone still referred to it as licorice because it looked like the other one. Now, for the Twizzlers, the company itself making black licorice started off as Young and Smiley back in 1845. So it's been around a lot longer. However, they did not introduce the strawberry until mid-70s. I couldn't find an exact date, so I'm just going to call it 1975. So depending upon which way you look at it, as far as the strawberry versus the Red Vines has been around longer, but the two companies, the Twizzler company has been around longer. It's actually part of Hershey right now. So, and one of the key points is neither of these are truly licorice, because licorice is that black licorice, that anise flavor that, yeah, a lot of people don't like. And most people, I'd never see someone going, "Ooh, I want to go buy some black licorice." People don't do that. But between the two of them, I'm going for the Twizzler. I think it has a better texture, better flavor to it and everything. But if you want a straw, I would say stick with the Red Vines. So ingredient wise, this thing has a lot more ingredients. I lost count on it, but it has more ingredients than the Twizzlers. Neither one is healthy. But when it comes right down to it, I just don't think I really care for red licorice, and that's probably why I didn't know about the controversy of this. For me, if you want licorice, go for the Iraq. Cheers. Oh yeah, today's episode was filmed before a live audience. Like this, share this. Man, was this thing... I really like this Iraq. I don't know why other people can't handle it. Like this, share this. Have a great day. It won't stop. Stop recording.